Right, lads, today no microphone unfortunately, but we're going to be going to some Super Yeti attacks once again for the last day of the Legends League season. Plus 200 so far, perfect attacks, but we have a lot to come up and regain because we have gotten 3-star every time. Unfortunately, I'm not the expert at building bases, so I probably have pretty bad bases in Legends League unfortunately, but we just got to go with that. I'm practicing my attacking skills. I have to figure out the whole defensive side. I'm just not a good base builder, and I had not purchased any base building packs before. So I'm probably using some outdated bases, but nevertheless, I'm going to be going through how to use the Super Yeti strategy and 3-star every single base you can come across. We have 3 more attacks left. Let's see what bases we can find with this strategy. Let's go. All right, first base is where this bell tower is a double poison tower base. Poison towers on the outside. Monolith there, and minion prince in the core. Okay, so this base should not be too difficult to take down because we have the minion prince and the monolith in the core. So we're just going to go straight at that and see how that works. So as always, I always start the royal champ on the outside to create the funnel, and the rocket loons on the opposite side to create another funnel. So let's do this. Activate the rocket spear right away, and the royal champ should be able to take down these buildings with ease. Now I'm going to start a funnel on here, hopefully grab that poison tower. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Probably be able to trigger that poison tower ideally with some more rock balloons. Maybe take out that multi-archer tower if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll just use 4. Well, maybe we can get it with these 4. Potentially, yes, we did. And we got the poison tower, so I'm actually very happy with how that funnel worked out. Let's start now the main push. So get their Valks on the outside to help funnel a little bit. We're going to have some Teslas popping potentially, so let's deal with that accordingly. Let's use Earthquake here. Ice Golem, let's use 5 Super Yetis obviously to help go. Valks in there, or just throw them in there, whatever. There we go, got that going. Use the Queen ability to get the healers out. Hopefully everything should redirect and go inside. Except the King is... Okay, the King is going inside now, which is great. We have a Royal Champ right there, which I'm actually going to wait to poison the CC, so let's just poison the Ice Golems. And we have Minion Prince down, which is great. Let's revive here. Use the Warden ability as we're going to probably a heavy damage spot. We avoid the Giga Bomb. And now we have all our hero abilities. We have mostly our revive spells left. We've taken out the poison towers for the most part. Now, I want to use our King ability once we get closer to the Town Hall. Ideally, we're just getting frozen and stuck here. King is going to move a little bit forward. Once we get to the Town Hall, we use the King ability right away. King ability now. And we take out all these heavy defenses, which is great. So now we have basically our main army going this way. We have the Giant at full health. I'm going to use this Valk for cleanup. We have a minute left on the clock. And it looks like pretty much the base is just already crushed because we have 5 revive spells left, 10 spell capacity. We probably won't even need to use any of them, to be honest. I mean, there's just no point in reviving the Royal Champ at this point because it's just going to get fried by those 2 heavy defenses. If we have to, hope to save some time, I will. But it looks like at this point, we're getting a 3-star. This is the first attack I'm showing you. We're swagging 10 spell space, pretty much. I mean, I don't think we're going to need to use them. If it comes to the point where I use them, I will use them to speed the time up, which may have to be now. So the Expo and Ricochet Cannons are now being distracted, so let's just activate the Royal Champ. So even though we're swagging 8 spell space regardless, Royal Champ is going in for cleanup. Nothing left on that side. Royal Champ is raged now, and that is how you do it. That is how you take down one of these box type bases, the bases with the Town Hall on the opposite side. You usually just always want to come on the opposite side of the Town Hall on these style of bases. Let's hope we can get some other styles that are a little bit different. Let's get our clan game points. I'm going to activate this. Probably end up finishing this challenge as well. So let's get the clan castle troops and head right into another attack. All right. Interesting. Town Hall core, Minion Prince right there, Monolith. And it looks like we're going into... I want to go at the Monolith. And I want to set the funnel on clear out this compartment right here and then clean up the other compartment on the opposite side. Let's do that. I'm going to use my Royal Champ on this side. And then I'm going to use the Rocket Lens on the other side. And we're going to go right into it. I'm going to use the Earthquake spell right on those first layer walls. Let's use some rocket balloons to clear out this area. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should take out those buildings right away. Hopefully, maybe the multi-archer tower if we're lucky. Maybe not. That's not a big deal. I'll get it with more rock balloons. That should help. Hopefully the builder hut. Okay, so we do have that wall compartment open, which isn't a bad thing. The cookie's just kind of like taking things out. Let's just use this to help get rid of some of these buildings. So I just don't want the Super Yetis following the random troops and going in places that we just don't want to go. So let's just use, I'm going to use the Earthquake spell later. So Earthquake spell right there, Ice Golem, Super Yetis, they're all going that way. Okay, now they're going the right way, perfect. 2 rock balloons to help tank. There we go, we have the log launcher going in. Let's use the Queen ability because our healers should be protected, which is good. Okay, we have the minion prince going down, which is great. Log launcher is opening up a compartment to the town hall. So once we get to the king ability on the opposite end, okay, Super Dragon, these things can be annoying if you don't take them out early, but it looks like we're taking this one out with ease. I'm going to try to get a little bit deeper into use the king ability. Oh no, the Super Dragon didn't go down. Okay, healers are getting targeted. I'm actually going to save them right now. Let's use the king ability now as we're taking out that entire back end. Have our Royal Champ, which probably can go in because the Scattershot is distracted by the Yeti. We use some Valks over here to help relieve some damage. Hopefully distract the Ricochet Cannon. And it looks like this base is already completely crushed. We may actually swag even more spells this time because there's just nothing left already at this point. This strategy is just the weirdest thing. Like, nobody's using the Rocket Loon version of the Super Yeti strategy, and it's absolutely dominant in Legends League. It's completely ridiculous how broken the strategy is, and just nobody's using it. I mean, you could take down bases so easily, swag tons of spells, and I mean, it's just not even close. I mean, we have so many spells left, and the base is just completely gone. It's just you have to make sure you set up that funnel nicely so everything goes in the base. All of our troops are alive too. It's just incredible how strong this strategy is, and no one's using it. That's the funniest part. So one more attack left. Let's hopefully we get a different style base, and we'll see. I'm gonna show you okay, we have a ring base now. So these bases are quite easy to take down with this strategy. We're gonna go right at the monolithic clan castle, like I always do. And I'm gonna start the funnel by taking out this side right here with these bomb towers and that area, and then the rock balloons will clear out those buildings. I'm going to use the World Champ on the opposite side because this thing right here is super annoying with these troops. So let's use the World Champ right here. Should be able to take out the air defense, the wizard tower, and just create a pretty good funnel to force everything inward. So that's going there. So let's just use a 1 balloon here. That should be able to go down. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not going the right way. Let's use 1 more here. We have 2 more balloons left. It should be able to take out that air defense, hopefully, please. Yes, we're getting that air defense, which is great. We have a good funnel started already. Use some super Valk, or just regular Valks over here. We have the clan castle troops out. There's a furnace in there. We're not, I'm just gonna poison it because I'm just gonna get rid of it. Where's the minion prince? The minion prince is on the back end, so not having a poison for that might be a problem, but I'm not too worried about it. This strategy usually goes very well against these type of bases. So let's just start an Ice Golem right here. And then, okay, there's just a lot of stupid troops around. Here we go, King. There we go, Warden. 2 rocket balloons just to get ahead. Protect the healers. The log launcher needs to get started. Let's get a Valk over here for cleanup. Okay, my King's gonna be going down early, but we're gonna revive him. And another thing is you wanna have hero abilities deactivated because you don't want the King Spiky Ball ability going off early. The fact that we got a delayed Spiky Ball is going to be amazing because when I use this in the core, it's just going to be completely destroyed. So let's use the Warden ability right now just to protect all this damage going on. As the King is entering the core, use the Spiky Ball, which will open up the rest of the base, and we have everything protected, which is great. I'm going to use Revive on our Royal Champ just to get that alive because we have our Queen going there. Have a Valkyrie I can use on this side for cleanup. We have our King going with the healers. The Queen is raised up from the dead Super Valk, and we're taking out those heavy defenses. So the only thing we have to worry about now is the minion prince. Like, that can be an issue sometimes with this strategy, taking out the minion prince. Let's just get this Royal Champ back. These bases can get close sometimes, so now we have that minion prince being an issue a little bit. Okay, we only have 2 revive spells left, so now we have to be patient because we really have to make sure we're getting the correct value. annoying thing is that both my Royal Champ is over there. I'm going to activate my Royal Champ now. Okay, our Warden just getting targeted now, but I don't think there's anything left, so at this point, all we have to do is take down the Minion Prince, and we should be good. Which is I'm going to save. I probably should have saved the poison spell. There was no reason to poison the furnace, because now we just made this way closer than it needed to be. So okay, wait, it's 94%. Yeah, we're missing some troops. Let's just go. We have no choice. Hopefully we don't fail. This could be really, really close now. It could be yep, it's gonna be a time fail. Wow, I should have poisoned the Minion Prince. That is a shame. We could not go 320 because of how slow these troops are. The only times I failed this strategy are these time fails. So just be very careful on your hero revives because it could be an issue. And definitely be careful with the poison. The poison on the furnace was completely wasted. I should have saved it for the Minion Prince because the Minion Prince took out my Warden, which speeds up the attack. That's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.